champions, my friends. And we'll. Okay, that's enough of that poop. Watch out, Chihuahuas. We got a live stream to do, buddy. Gotta get the chair towel all situated. I'm on a journey to hear every song I've recorded. I have analyzed the discography of Green Day more than any other band. So I'm familiar enough to open this really great 264 song playlist on Spotify. It's in the description. And I can hit the shuffle button. I'm going to hit the shuffle button. And you guys and me and Buddy down there, everybody say hello to Buddy. Hello, Buddy. We are going to hit the shuffle button, pick the two songs that come up first and throughout the live stream, and decide which one is the better song. I feel like I have some pretty hot takes on Green Day, so this is going to be a lot of fun. I've invited the Green Day Authority, the Green Day community. I've invited all my YouTube people. Nobody in my real life, though. That would be embarrassing. Okay. All right. We've got the live stream set up. I've got pretty good battery life. I've got like 46%. And we're just going to jump right into it. I've talked enough, right? Talked enough. We're going to start at the beginning and then shuffle our way through. So we're starting with At the Library. Now, this is one of my favorite songs from the early Green Day catalog, but let's hit the shuffle button and see what happens. At the Library versus Stab You in the Heart. This is an easy one. We're starting out easy. We don't have to pull out any kind of dangerous bottle openers or anything like that, or some pineapple mango tea. At the Library wins against Stab You in the Heart. It's just a bloodbath there. Okay. That's Rock and Roll by Billy Joe Armstrong versus Basket Case live at Milton Keynes. That's actually tough. I'm not big into live tracks, but this one is really tough. I'm going to say Basket Case overall. I love That's Rock and Roll. Tightwad Hill versus Waiting. Waiting, for sure. View at Milton Keynes versus Peacemaker. I'm going to go Peacemaker. Walking Contradiction versus Armitage Shanks. Armitage Shanks is way better. Way, way better. Walking Alone. Oh, what could beat Walking Alone? Versus Last Ride In. We got Nimrod versus Nimrod songs. Walking Alone, for sure. I love Last Ride In, but it's a little wacky. The Forgotten. I love the trilogy, guys. Love the trilogy. Somebody's here. The Forgotten versus the Grouch. They just played the Grouch live for the first time last night in a long time. The Forgotten versus the Grouch. This is interesting. I'm going to go Grouch because hallelujah, they played something different. The Grouch wins. Carpe Diem versus Going to Passalawakra. Going to Passalawakra wins. Oh, this is good. American Eulogy versus Are We the Waiting live? American Eulogy by a landslide. Do Da Da. Okay, people submit stuff. Do Da Da versus the demo of Oh Love. Ooh, B-side versus B-side. I'm going to go Do Da Da because Demolicious is probably my least favorite Green Day project. It's not bad, but it's one of my least favorites. Brain Stew Live versus Manic Monday. I'm going to go with Manic Monday on this. That was a weird one. The One I Want versus Give Me Novocaine. Give Me Novocaine. It's frustrating that American Idiot tracks are all lumped together. So it also includes She's a Rebel. But yeah, they both beat the one I want. Eighth Avenue Serenade, really good trilogy track there, versus King for a Day. Ooh, this is so good this time. Eighth Avenue Serenade or King for a Day. Ugh. King for I gotta go King for a Day. That's a really good match though. They're similar songs. East Jesus Nowhere versus Words I Might Have Ate live from WMMR. Huh. East Jesus Nowhere. I'm gonna go Words I Might Have Ate live. That's not gonna happen with me a lot, but that live track is better than East Jesus Nowhere. Not sorry. Revolution Radio versus Macy's Day Parade. Wow. Macy's Day Parade. Big time. I Want to Be Alone, and I am, except for Buddy. I Want to Be Alone versus Say Goodbye. Oh, this is so good this time. They're all like poetic. Say Goodbye. I really like that one. That was very interesting. They've teased it live, but haven't done it in its entirety. I think I do have to get rid of this. People complain about me using an unplugged microphone. It's terrible. Lazy Bones is going to be tough to beat, but they do have better songs. Lazy Bones versus Here Comes the Shock. Lazy Bones. Espionage, an instrumental, versus Paper Lanterns. That is so weird. I'm going to say Espionage. Espionage, that one was troublesome. Worry Rock, one of my favorite songs of all time. Worry Rock versus Outsider. Worry Rock wins. 16 versus Sick of Me. I'm going to go with Sick of Me. The camera's right there. Good Riddance, Time of Your Life. Oh, what could beat that? Coffee's done. It's been done. Good Riddance versus American Idiot Live. Good Riddance. Pop Rocks and Coke versus Castaway. God, poop it. Castaway, that was painful. Go with my gut instinct, people, person. Missing You demo versus Welcome to Paradise, the Kerplunk version. Oh, that's... Oh, man. I'm going to go... Ooh. I got to go Demolicious, Missing You. One of my really, really passionate songs. Christy Road versus Cigarettes and Valentines live. Oh no, that one's easy. Christy Road. 86 versus Kids in America. 86. Basket Case versus Studio Banter. Yeah, song wins over that. Junkies on a High from Foam versus Sugar Youth. We're going to do Junkies on a High versus Sugar Youth. Junkies on a High. I'm going to go Junkies on a High. But man, that was a really, really tough one. 2,000 Light Years Away, a classic, versus Let Yourself Go demo. I'm going to go 2,000 Light Years Away. The popular pick there. We've got Oh Love versus Bang Bang. Some lead single battles. Very different. I think I'm going to go Oh Love beats Bang Bang. I'm going to do some experimenting. We're going to take a quick break here. We've unmuted the microphone. We're back. That was crazy, man. Oh Love beat Bang Bang, right? Holy crap. Babs Uvula Who versus Green Day, the song. Babs Uvula Who. Warning. I'm not a big fan of Warning, the song. I love that album. Warning versus Sex, Drugs, and Violence demo. Warning wins, though. Jesus of Suburbia Live versus Ashley demo. Go Jesus of Suburbia. Jesus always beats Ashley. Blood, Sex, and Booze versus Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Blood, Sex, and Booze. Pollyanna, the positivity ballad, versus One of My Lies. I'm gonna say One of My Lies. I don't want you guys to kick my butt. No One Knows. I don't think they've ever played this live. They need to end a concert with this one. No One Knows versus Corpus Christi. No One Knows. Big time. Forever Now versus Jaded. Forever Now wins. Sweet 16 versus Not That Way Anymore. Sweet 16 wins. Where else? Let's see. Okay, so I was just checking in with Green Day Authority, making sure. We always got to make sure, just in case that 1972 just poops out of nowhere, right? And it's not coming. It's not coming. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead, Jim. St. Jimmy Live at Milton Keynes versus Hearts Collide. Hearts Collide. I never liked you either, St. Jimmy. The Judge's Daughter, she's all right. She's like 50 something now. The Judge's Daughter versus The Whole Wide World. I'm going to go the cover. I'm going to go with The Whole Wide World. Stray Heart demo versus Viva La Gloria with exclamation points. Not question marks, but exclamation points. I forget. Stray Heart demo. Okay. Nothing, almost nothing beats Viva La Gloria with exclamation point. What do you call those? Missing You versus Jar. Ooh. Ooh. Missing You. For sure. For me. Police on my back versus Welcome to Paradise. Welcome to Paradise. Viva La Gloria, Little Girl versus that's Viva La Gloria, Little Girl versus Dominated Love Slave. Viva La Gloria, Little Girl go Little Girl. Viva La Gloria beats the other one. That was just weird. Good Riddance Live versus Extraordinary Girl and Letter Bomb. Extraordinary Girl and Letter Bomb win. Oh boy, this is insanity. Don't Want to Fall in Love versus What's Her Name? What's Her Name? Basket Case, the BBC live session versus I Want to Be on TV. Basket Case wins that one. Hitching a Ride versus She. Oh, Hitching a Ride versus She. I gotta go Hitching a Ride. That's one of my favorite early singles by Green Day. Dreaming versus Outlaws. So interesting. Outlaws. 21 Guns with the cast of American Idiot versus Bouncing Off the Wall. I really like the musical, so I gotta go with the musical version. Take Back versus Lady Cobra. Oh, that's weird. I think I'm gonna say Take Back. Take Back beats Lady Cobra, right? That's a really cool pairing. Don't Leave Me versus the Static Age. Static Age wins, correct? That Thing You Do versus Words I Might Have Ate. I'm going to go That Thing You Do. I really like No Fun Mondays. Ashley has her chance here. Ashley versus Wake Me Up When September Ends live. Oh, I think, fart. Ashley versus Wake Me Up When September. I think I just got to say Wake Me Up When September Ends, no matter what version. Strangeland versus Disappearing Boy. Disappearing Boy. Big time. Desensitized versus Wild One. Desensitized. 80 versus Stay the Night demo. Stay the Night demo. Nuclear Family is going to be battling Hitchin' a Ride Live. Hitchin' a Ride Live. Jackass versus Suffocate. Ooh, I'm going to go Suffocate. I mean, I'm not going to. Hey, Jennifer Kennedy, how are you? We got, okay. 2,000 Light Years Away, live on the BBC album versus Knowledge. I'm going to go 2,000 Light Years Away. Angel Blue, demo versus Sassafras Roots. Gotta go Sassafras Roots. Those probably don't taste good. Oh yeah! Versus X-Kid. Oh, X-Kid. Fantastic. Love the music video. Boulevard of Broken Dreams live versus Kill the DJ. Oh, Kill the DJ only because it's the live version of Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Why Do You Want Him versus Hold On. I'm going to say Hold On. Pulling Teeth versus Baby Eyes demo. Pulling Teeth. Nightlife. Ooh, everybody loves the Nightlife. Nightlife is going up against Rotting. Ooh. Rotting. Rotting wins. Wake Me Up When September Ends versus Dirty Rotten Bastards. Wow. Wake Me Up When September Ends. 21st Century Breakdown versus Troublemaker. Breakdown. Hoshinka versus Give Me Some Truth. Oh. I'm not crazy about either one of those. Hashinka. Hashinka wins. It's the only song that Hashinka beats. Carpe Diem demo versus Android. Android. Brain Stew versus Jinx. Jinx. FOD versus Minority. Minority wins. Xmas Time of Year versus Ordinary World. That's kind of an interesting pairing. Ordinary World wins. Before the Lobotomy. Oh, I gotta listen to that again. Versus 99 Revolutions demo. The Lobotomy. I want the Lobotomy. Brat. The Brat versus No Pride. Brat. Panic Song versus Stop When the Red Lights Flash. I'm going to go Panic Song. I surprised myself with that one. Gut instinct. You Lied versus Holiday Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Oh, it's tough, but Holiday Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Redundant. Oh, Redundant versus Longview. Oh. Oh. Redundant versus Longview. Redundant because Longview is played redundantly. So there we go. Coming Clean versus Stray Heart. Coming Clean. State of Shock versus Amico. State of Shock. My Generation versus Makeout Party. That's funny. Makeout Party. It's original. Fashion Victim versus Too Dumb to Die. Too Dumb to Die wins. Let's see what we do. We got any? Let's see if we can get the live. Young Blood versus Loss of Control. Young Blood, Loss of Control. Young Blood, Loss of Control. Loss of Control, that one was tough. Wow, That's Loud. Wait, Wow, That's Loud versus One for the Razorbacks. One for the Razorbacks. Makeout Party Demo versus Chump. Chump. A Little Boy Named Train versus a Platypus. I think the Platypus is unfortunately going to beat that Little Boy Named Train. Fell for You demo versus War Stories. That is tough. I'm going to go War Stories. Demos are hard to lose against. Lights Out versus When I Come Around. Ooh, When I Come Around. That wouldn't be hard for a lot of people. That was hard for me. Rest versus I Think We're Alone Now. I Think We're Alone Now. Ha Ha, You're Dead. Oh gosh. Ha Ha, You're Dead versus Fell for You. Oh my gosh. Ha Ha, You're Dead, Fell for You. Oh, those are two of my favorites, but Ha Ha, You're Dead narrowly beats Fell for You. King for a Day live versus 1,000 Hours. King for a Day. Nice Guys Finish Last versus See the Light. Nice Guys Finish Last. Little Boy Named Train demo versus Father of All. Father of All wins. Baby Baby Eyes versus 99 Revolutions. It's close. We're going to say Baby Eyes. Road to Acceptance versus F Time. Oh, that's wacky. Road to Acceptance or F Time? Why? You guys are like, why is he thinking about this? Road to Acceptance. Scattered. I don't think anything beats Scattered. I don't think. Scattered versus Let Yourself Go. Scattered. Big time. Dry Ice versus Last Night on Earth. I'm going Dry Ice. Burnout versus Last of the American Girls. Oh, Burnout. Scumbag versus Holiday Live. Holiday Live. Only of You versus Walk Away. Walk Away. On the Wagon versus Graffitia. I go Graffitia. A New England versus 21 Guns. 21 Guns. That one didn't even think. Holy Toledo, Batman. It's Holy Toledo. Holy Toledo versus I Was a Teenaging. Holy Toledo. Homecoming versus Tired of Waiting for You. Homecoming. My brain don't work too good, so I got to think about all these. But I'm going pretty fast. I got one like, that's very good. All by Myself. All by Myself versus Deadbeat Holiday. Deadbeat Holiday wins. 409 in Your Coffee Maker versus Misery. Misery. Hey, this stream is now officially longer than Father of All Mother Bleepers. So that's a thing. Amy versus Maria. We got the ladies. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Amy, Maria. I know she ate your homework. And I know she broke your records. Ugh. Amy or Maria? Maria tonight. But Amy some other nights. Governator Arnold versus Eminus Sleepus. I guess I gotta go Eminus Sleepus. Can I like my own live stream? No? Okay, that's fine. Stewart and the Av versus Take the Money and Crawl. Stewart and the Av wins that round. Brutal Love versus Geek Stink Breath. Brutal Love. Brutal Love. In the End versus Angel Blue. In the End. I feel like I want to pick trilogy stuff over Dookie, but when it comes down to just the individual songs like this, it's crazy. I really like the trilogy better, but just the individual songs, it's a whole other thing. Fire Ready Aim versus Meet Me on the Roof. We got Father of All tracks. Meet Me on the Roof is great, and Fire Ready Aim is just good when I hear it, and then it just shoop out the head. So Meet Me on the Roof, please. It's up there. Okay, we're here. We're back. We lost connection, but we're back. We were doing what were we doing? Holy poop! Too Much Too Soon versus Restless Heart Syndrome. The Restless Heart Syndrome. See You Tonight. I had some of you guys. See You Tonight versus Know Your Enemy. Know Your Enemy. Jesus of Suburbia versus Reject. Who do you think's gonna win, man? Who wins against? We got the Jesus of Suburbia versus a Reject. Oh, sorry, buddy. Buddy was taking a nap down there. Just destroyed. Jesus of Suburbia, people. Come on. Paper Lanterns Live versus One for the Razorbacks Live. I think I gotta go Paper Lanterns beats One for the Razorbacks, right? I can't. Oh, that's tough. Are We the Waiting / St. Jimmy versus Prosthetic Head? Idiot beats Nimrod. Come on. That's close. Those are close. Stay the Night. Stay the Night versus Nuclear Family Demo. Stay the Night. Still Breathing is the challenger. Still Breathing versus Church on Sunday. Oh, dear goodness. Can't pick. Stay the night. Wait. Still breathing. Church on Sunday. Sturka. Still breathing. Church on Sunday. Church on Sunday. Church on Sunday or still breathing? I need help. Oh gosh, I need help. Please help me. I can't decide between still breathing and church on Sunday. Chihuahua's not helping. Church on Sunday, still breathing. Still breathing. But that's rough. That is rough. Who wrote Holden Caulfield? I actually have it up there. I actually read that book because of Green Day or school or something. Holden Caulfield versus a shoplifter. It's the same person. Holden Caulfield. Maybe we'll read some of the book later. Minority Live versus Best Thing in Town. Go Minority Live. Troubled Times versus Song of the Century. I go Troubled Times on that one. Sex, Drugs, and Violence versus Having a Blast. Having a Blast. Now I have Chihuahua noises. Drama Queen versus Christian's Inferno. Drama Queen. These are all pretty tough. Private Ale. That's a weird title too. Private Ale versus Back in the USA. I like Back in the USA better. You Cannot Put Your Arms Around a Memory versus Westbound Sign. Westbound Sign. Rusty James Demo versus Rock and Roll All Night. Rusty James Demo actually comes out on top there. Amanda versus Murder City. Murder City. I Was There versus American Idiot. What do you guys think? American Idiot. Sweet Children, the original band name, versus All the Time. All the Time. My wall says that. The Saints Are Coming live versus Stay the Night acoustic. The Saints Are Coming live. Stuck With Me. They played it last night. Hallelujah. With the Grouch and stuff. Stuck With Me versus Uptight. Uptight. I'm a nag. Rusty James versus Somewhere Now. That's interesting. I'm going to say Rusty James. One of the best songs ever on the trilogy. Now we're going to, I think we've went through the shuffle once. Now we're going to shuffle again. Again. Back in the USA versus Ha Ha You're Dead. Ha Ha You're Dead. Don't Leave Me versus Westbound Sign. Westbound Sign. Jaded versus American Eulogy. American Eulogy. Big time. Prosthetic Head. I thought it was one word. Versus 2,000 Light Years Away live. Prosthetic Head. The Worry Rock versus Paper Lanterns. Rock beats paper, right? Wait. Rock beats paper in this instance. Knowledge versus Sassafras Roots. Sassafras Roots beats Knowledge. Angel Blue versus 99 Revolutions. Revolutions. Scumbag is fighting All the Time. Scumbag All the Time. I'm going to say All the Time. Walking Alone versus Wow That's Loud. Walking Alone. Espionage versus Too Much Too Soon. Too Much Too Soon. Really great deep cut there. Nice Guys finished last versus Drama Queen. Got guys versus girls. Nice Guys are going to come out on top when they're fighting the drama queens. Coming Clean versus Dirty. Oh, Coming Clean, Dirty Rotten Bastards. This is a weird shuffle. Clean, dirty. Go dirty, right? Dirty Bastards. Rusty James versus King for a Day live. Rusty James. 80 versus See the Light. See the Light. Outsider versus Only of You. Outsider. Armitage Shanks, it's a toilet brand, versus Dry Ice. Oh. Armitage Shanks. Anybody such a big Green Day fan that they get that brand of toilet? Hitchin' a Ride versus Troublemaker. Hitchin' a Ride. Give Me Novocaine, She's a Rebel, versus Macy's Day Parade. Oh. Macy's Day Parade. I guess we could do both. Like, Give Me Novocaine, She's a Rebel, and Macy's Day Parade. Out of the three? Yeah, I guess Macy's Day's Parade. One of My Lies versus Shoplifter. This shuffle is really weird. Shoplifter. What's Her Name versus 21st Century Breakdown. What's Her Name? Last Night on Earth versus At the Library. At the Library. Stay the Night versus My Generation. Stay the Night. Basket Case versus Junkies on a High. I think this might be crazy. I think Junkies beats Basket Case. For right now, that's how I feel. Bang Bang versus Whole Wide World. Bang Bang. Let Yourself Go demo versus Troubled Times. Troubled Times. Carpe Diem demo versus Amy. Amy. Jackass versus Brain Stew. Jackass. Welcome to Paradise versus FOD. Wait, which Welcome to Paradise? The Dookie version of Welcome to Paradise. Ooh, versus FOD. FOD? What are you eating over there? What was under your crate? Private L versus Walk Away. Walk Away. Minority Live versus Kill the DJ. Minority this time. Burnout versus Lazy Bones. Lazy Bones. Loss of Control versus Lights Out. Go Loss of Control. Holy Toledo versus Jar. Ugh. Jar. Panic Song versus Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Are We the Waiting Live versus That's Rock and Roll. I prefer That's Rock and Roll. Going to Pass a Liar Quadnamar versus Blood, Sex, and Booze. Blood, Sex, and Booze. East Jesus Nowhere is beaten up by Uptight. Police on My Back versus Take Back. Take Back. Castaway versus Somewhere Now. Castaway. A Little Boy Named Train versus Not That Way Anymore. Little Boy Named Train. Oh Love. Oh Love, this video. Oh Love versus Christmas Time of Year. Oh Love. That's fun. I gotta listen to Oh Love again. It's just fun. The trilogy is fun. You Lied versus The Saints Are Coming Live. The Saints Are Coming Live. A New England versus Corpus Christi. New England. Big time. Big time. That one's tough. I'm going to say reject. Basket Case Live versus Nightlife. Can I? It's the live version, so I can go Nightlife. I can go Nightlife. Pop Rocks and Coke versus Longview. Pop Rocks and Coke. We got 15% battery life, guys. We got to get the Chihuahua up here. Oh, you good, buddy. Say hello to the good Green Day fans. Oh, yes. I'll put you down now, nice and gentle. Okay. Christian's Inferno is going up against Fashion Victim. That's interesting. Fashion Victim. Let Yourself Go versus The Grouch. The Grouch. Green Day versus Misery. Misery. Revolution Radio versus Basket Case Live. I'm going to say Basket Case Live. You know, there's been some rumor that there's going to be a part 2, Green Day, the song, on the new record. We'll see. Saviors. 1972 is dead. When I Come Around versus Hold On. Hold On. Christy Road versus Jesus of Suburbia Live. Jesus of Suburbia Live. Platypus versus Warning. I go Platypus. They're cute. Holiday Live versus Manic Monday. Holiday Live. Nuclear Family versus The Little Boy Named Train demo. Nuclear Family beats him up. 86 versus Gimme Some Truth. 86. Sex, Drugs, and Violence demo versus Wild One. Wild One. Wake Me Up When September Ends live versus 21 Guns with the American Idiots cast. 21 Guns in this instance. Chump versus Fell For You. Fell For You. Tired of Waiting For You versus Geek Stink Breath. Geek Stink Breath. She versus Pollyanna. She. And finally, we're here, everybody. King for a Day versus Dominated Love Slave. Oh. King for a Day. And then we come back for an encore. We leave and come back. Good Riddance versus Pulling Teeth. Good Riddance. Good Riddance. Stab You in the Heart versus Eminus Sleepus. We just keep going and going. Eminus Sleepus. Hashinka versus Song of the Century. Song of the Century. Static Age versus 16. The Static Age. And You Can't Put Your Arm of Memory around I Want to Be Alone. I like the cover better. And what do we got next, people? Bouncing Off the Wall versus Welcome to Paradise. Welcome to Paradise. Wake Me Up When September Ends versus Still Breathing. Oh! Wake Me Up When September Ends. Just barely. And some of you probably know what I'm doing. That was crazy. Such a good time. I don't think anybody's watching me anymore. My phone's about to die, so this is pretty good. I hope it cuts out at the exact right moment. We're still going. We're still going. Makeout Party demo versus Are We the Waiting / St. Jimmy. Yeah, that beats Makeout Party. Walking Contradiction versus Brat. Oh. Brat. No, wait. Walking Contradiction. Waiting versus Stay the Night demo. Waiting. One for the Razorbacks Live versus Don't Want to Fall in Love. Razorbacks. Disappearing Boy versus one for the Razorbacks. Disappearing Boy. Having a Blast versus Amico. Amico! Having a Blast. All By Myself versus Android. Android. I Was There versus Makeout Party. I Was There. Extraordinary Girl and Letter Bomb versus Scattered. Scattered. Redundant versus Sick of Me. Redundant. No Pride versus Here Comes the Shock. No Pride. Who Wrote Holden Caulfield versus I Was a Teenager TJing. Who Wrote Holden Caulfield? Desensitized versus X-Kid. That's interesting. X-Kid. Suffocate versus Lady Cobra. Suffocate. Dreaming versus Missing You. Ooh, that's good. Missing You. The Forgotten versus That Thing You Do. The Forgotten wins. F-Time versus Before the Lobotomy. Before the Lobotomy. Minority versus Ashley demo. Do I have to say it? Minority. Boulevard of Dreams Live versus War Stories. Boulevard. Nuclear Family demo versus Restless Heart Syndrome. Restless Heart wins. I got Longview Live versus I Think We're Alone Now. I Think We're Alone Now. Of course. Baby Eyes demo versus Rusty James demo. Rusty James demo. Governator versus American Idiot Live. American Idiot Live. Sugar Youth versus 99 Revolutions. Sugar Ruth. It was the demo 99 Revolutions. I Want to Be on TV. And I Am versus Rest. Rest. Jinx versus Graffitia. That one's actually hard. Jinx or Graffitia, buddy. No One Knows versus Stay the Night Acoustic. Oh, No One Knows. Father of All versus Forever Now. Forever Now. And St. Jimmy Live versus Kids in America. That's weird. I'm going to go St. Jimmy Live, right? I think that's what I have to do there. I think that's what we're doing. a turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test, don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Thank you guys. I'm now torturing you. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. And then scroll down, right? Gotta scroll down because we don't want this night to end. Stay. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoo memories and let's get on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. I gotta scroll down again to ruin it. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. We did it, guys. We got like 3 views. Come on, buddy. Let's just let it stream forever. Checking chat. Like the video. Like the video.